It's that moment again when we go through all the delicious updates in the C-drama world. First up is The Blood of Youth, but this is not just your usual martial arts drama. This is one with a twist. The 2022 web adaptation of Domunan, Shaolin dropped at the end of the year and completely exceeded expectations. With killer action, slick special effects, and a plot that actually made us care about the characters, it delivered big time. Plus, it took cues from the original animated version, making fans feel like they were watching a live-action donghua. No surprise it scored an 8.3 on Douban. And yes, a second season's already on the way. Get excited. The real winners here, though? The three leads, Li Hongyi, Liu Shiyi, and Bao Ruipeng. Thanks to The Blood of Youth, these guys went from relative unknowns to the names in C-drama. Li Hongyi got a nice little streak going, starring with Ang Churan in Hidden Shadow, and then stepping into a historical role in Blossom in Darkness with Sun Jinni. Liu Shiyi been everywhere this year, in Blossom, Kill Me Love Me, and now he's got a moment but forever with Tang Yan and The Princess's Gambit with Meng Ziyi lined up. Meanwhile, Bao Ruipeng been rubbing elbows with Ilo in Moonlight Mystique and getting cozy with Li Landi in Coroner's Diary. These boys are cashing in on their newfound fame, and we're here for it. But let's talk about Li Hongyi for a second. The man was a fan favorite as Xiao Se, the brooding sixth Prince of Relead in The Blood of Youth. Sharp, strategic, and looking like he was about to make you swoon just by glaring at you. His narrow face and piercing eyes even had some fans comparing him to that other C-drama heartthrob, Chungyi. But fast forward to his recent appearance at the wrap-up ceremony for Blossom in Darkness, and, what happened? This time around, Li Hongyi looked, let's just say, a little more well-rounded. His typical well-groomed appearance vanished, giving way to a ghostly complexion, protruding brows and clothes that announced, I can't be bothered. Fans speculated whether he was stress-eating or not. Some cornered themselves by labeling him a fat cat and laughingly saying that now he did not look similar to Chungyi. Oof. It seems that Xiao Se's youthful exuberance took the wrong turn. On to Wang Herde, whose music dreams are still in full throttle. Earlier this year, he teamed up with Song Shi to drop the track Wuding Jiaohua on Hunan TV, which racked up a cool 1 million views on YouTube. He's not stopping there either. Wang Herde been making waves as a dream witness on Rap Star Dreammaker, and he's even released singles like Burn and Disco by the Lake this year. Now hold on to your wallets, because this guy's got a big announcement. Wang Herde is holding his solo concert, D-Party, in Thailand on December 28th. Sounds great, right? Until you see the ticket prices, which range from 680 to 2,380 yuan, about 97 to 340 US. Prepare for the controversy. Unable to control themselves, social media users have noticed that although Wang Herde has nice features, he isn't a trained vocalist, yet ticket prices are more expensive than some tickets for genuine stars. Even his loyal supporters are not pleased, as they accuse him of using his acting enjoyment instead of developing his musical talent. The criticism? Fans are tired of him living off love between fairy and devil and his character, Dongfang Qingzang. They want fresh roles, not the same old shtick. Some fans were so peeved by the ticket prices, they hit the unfollow button faster than you can say overpriced concert. And guess what? This isn't his first money move that's rubbed people the wrong way. Back in 2022, Wang Herde launched his trendy brand D-Desirable, and this year, in July, his brand teamed up with Pop Mart to open a pop-up bread shop in Shanghai. But wait, this isn't your average loaf of bread. One of them was going for 118 yuan, about $16. Yes, you heard that right. Fans went wild on social media, slamming him for seemingly trying to fleece them with gourmet-priced bread. Classic Wang Herde, right? Then there's Wu Jingyan. She's making moves after the double put her back in the spotlight. But just when fans were getting ready for her next big project, she dropped a bombshell, her marriage certificate with a... Talk about timing. People were scratching their heads, wondering why she chose this moment to go public with the news. As if that wasn't enough, while filming those flowers, Wu Jingyan was spotted sporting a noticeable baby bump and even had the dedication to keep running through scenes, despite being clearly pregnant. Now that's commitment. Naturally, the gossip mill's buzzing that Wu Jingyan announced her marriage because her baby bump was too obvious to hide. Fans think she's due soon, and her drama Kill Me Love Me aired earlier than planned to avoid missing promotion. Wu Jingyan hasn't confirmed it, but her baggy blazers? Fans are convinced she's pregnant. And now comes her husband, Anya. Having a rather disappointing past when it comes to dating, some fans are curious if he is the best candidate for Wu Jingyan. But wait for the twist. Hong Yao's career is a la James Bond about to explode. Yu Chung revealed that Hong Yao landing a lead role in December, with many calling Wu Jingyan his lucky charm after years of supporting roles. But fans aren't happy. While he climbs the career ladder, Wu Jingyan left handling everything solo, pregnant, and raising the family, while he chases fame. And of course, the big question is how Hong Yao, who's never really broken through to A-list status, scored a leading role. Yoo Jung explanation? The production team liked his performance in Follow Your Heart. But let's be real, Follow Your Heart tanked this year, starring Oh Yoon-shi and Song Yi, so fans are not impressed. The backlash is real, and people are wondering if this is just another example of industry connections at play. Let's not forget Tan Sung-yeon's upcoming Brocade Odyssey was supposed to drop in September, but surprise, surprise, it got delayed. Why? Well, it turns out that male supporting actor Dong Hoi got tangled up in some messy allegations involving prostitution and tax evasion. Oops. Now, let's talk about the good stuff, the outfits. Tan Sung-yeon and Jung Ye-chung are serving couple goals in their matching, finely coordinated threads. Tan Sung-yeon is rocking a dong style dress that's got everything, a v-neck, off-shoulder vibe, and a high-waisted skirt in white fabric. The floral pattern on her top is light green, and if you squint, it matches Jung Ye-chung's outfit. Seriously, these two are in sync. Jung Ye-chung's robe has the same green and white palette with a subtle pattern, and it's got a nice, understated elegance. They're basically giving off major we finish each other's sentences energy, and they look damn good doing it. But hold up, Brocade Odyssey might not be airing yet, but Tan Sung-yeon, Jung Ye-chung, and Jing Chul are already out there making waves. On Hello Saturday, Jing Chul stole the show by totally ignoring Jung Ye-chung's corny lines and instead playfully flirting with Tan Sung-yeon. He was all about helping her out and supporting her, which made her crack up and gave off some sweet, real chemistry. It was a cute contrast to his stiff, serious character on screen. The drama, based on Sujin Rinja by Jong Jong, follows Tan Sung-yeon, Jin Ying, a badass who takes over her father's weaving business after he dies. With the help of Yang Jinglan, Jung Ye-chung, they build the business together and, spoiler alert, sparks fly. It's a love story mixed with some serious hustle as they make Sujin the next big thing overseas. Lastly, Chung Yi is making a surprise. After wrapping up filming for Go to the Mountains and Sea, he dove straight into Chang'an Arshutuji without skipping a beat. But here's the juicy part. None of his dramas have aired yet this year. That's about to change, though, because his long-delayed espionage thriller Deep Lurk is finally dropping on November 13th, 2024. Yep, you heard that right. After 5 years on hold, the drama's finally dropping on HE and CCTV. Fans are hyped to see Chung Yi in a modern role, no more historical heartthrob. With over 1 million previews, his star power is undeniable. Set in Cheongsa under Japanese rule, Deep Lurk centers around Yoon Hong-sun, an easygoing young man who finds himself embroiled in the mess of espionage and war after his father gets killed in the war hunting for Japanese spies. What starts as a killer mission to avenge the father's death turns into an exhausting case of wits between him and the enemies as he seeks to unmask the sinister designs of the foes and alter the history as it is known. Action and thrill-packed, to say the least. Chung Yi character in Deep Lurk starts off trusting but transforms into a cold, strategic avenger. Filmed in 2019 when he was 29, this shift from a carefree boy to a vengeful man makes perfect sense. It's wild to think how far he's come since then, with his stardom exploding in historical dramas like Love and Redemption, Immortal Samsara, and Mysterious Lotus Casebook. But let's not forget his modern flair. Deep Lurk sees Chung Yi swap swords for guns, and he nails it, pulling off a one-handed gunfight like a pro. Yeah, Chung Yi got range. From action-packed epics to stylish dramas and the occasional cash grab, the C-drama world is never boring. So, love them or roast them. Stay tuned for more drama and glamour.